Health is our greatest priority, and without good health, we could die from any disease or age-related infections. That is quite common in developing countries. Hi guys! I hope you're all fine. I hope you're all good. Welcome to another episode. I'm Mefa, and here on this channel, I film all around content, be it education, health, travel and thought, travel abroad experiences, personal care, and many more. Kindly like, share, and also subscribe so you are the first to know anytime I upload something new to this channel. In this video, I'll be giving you guys 5 habits you should be avoiding or you should quit before 2023. In addition, I'm going to keep it very brief and educated so it doesn't get boring. So the first habits are issues related to substance abuse. Many people tend to blame substance abuse on depression. That I cannot criticize. But then if you make it a point to always abuse a substance when you are depressed, it will cost you your life. In subsequent videos, I will invite many YouTube nurses to educate us on how these substances react on the delicate organs in our body system. If you are depressed, instead of resorting to a substance or instead of drinking alcohol, you could speak to a psychologist. And if that doesn't suffice to you, you could speak to your best friend or a close relative about what you are going through. Also, do not exclude yourself from society as it could increase your chances of committing suicide. In addition, participate in extracurricular activities like the indoor and the outdoor games. The second habit are people who love to eat hot foods in rubber articles or like plastic articles. Kindly quit it in 2023. Studies have it that people who practice such acts increase their risk of getting cancer. I know many people will be like, if that was the case, they could have been dead and gone a long time ago. Bad news is you could be doing something to your system you might not know now, but in the near future, it will affect you greatly. Instead of always buying food or instead of always buying hot foods in plastic or rubber articles, you could purchase a silver cup or metallic containers, store your food inside, gently wash it and put it back in your lunchbox and use it the following day. The third has to do with food vendors. Whenever you are buying food from outside, the key thing you should be checking is the sanitation of that environment. So you don't end up getting a typhoid, a cholera, or even a food poisoning. If you want to reduce the rate at which you always purchase food from outside, try and carry along snacks to your workplaces. This specific habit are to people who do not add no fruits, no greens, or vegetables to their diet. Please quit it coming 2023. Try and eat more greens, more fruits, and even vegetables as they provide natural nutrients to our bodies to help fight against disease and infections. So the last thing I want to talk about is not really a habit per se, but then it's something I've really been meaning to create awareness on because it's very, very common these days. And it has to do with the STDs and then the UTIs. So first I'm going to speak on the UTIs and I'll speak on the STDs. UTIs have become very, very common amongst our female population. And with the little research that I did, there are two ways to contract the UTI. The first is the first is practicing unprotected sex. And then the second is when you share a public washroom or an infected public washroom. So with the first, you can protect yourself. And with the second, also try to practice more hygiene, like using the Dettol, doing a lot before you go into a public washroom or before you use the public washroom. With the STDs, I'm not going to speak much. I'm very particular about HIV because the number or the cases of HIV keep rising every day. The best way to prevent STDs is abstinence. Don't do it at all. But then again, if you can't, protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. That will be all for now. If you think there is something that is very common or there is a bad habit that is very common amongst us and you think we should be quitting that in 2023 or before 2023, let me know in the comment section below. That'll be all for now, and I'm hoping to see you in my next video. Bye bye.